Maxine, we were waiting for you.
Sorry, I'm late. Thank you.
Not a problem, not a problem. Okay, I'm just going to mute everybody. So, those of you in the know, I don't expect Nikki to know this, but she might. It's a crazy eclipse full moon. So, she knows, Nikki knows. You know, she doesn't like wind chimes, but she knows when the full moon is. So we are going to do a very slow flow because the fluids are high and we really want to move the body very mindfully and spend a bit of time in some of the poses and just get into the joints a little bit as well today, because it's, you know, that's where you're going to be feeling it. And yeah, so amazing. Let's begin in your comfortable seated position. And just dropping in and feeling. So the moon obviously governs the tides. It governs the gravity and the pull on the earth. And right now, high tide is at the highest it's going to be all month. And we're not exempt from the tides. We're not exempt from the pull of gravity on this earth. So essentially, our fluids also rise to their fullest, which is why at a full moon, sometimes you'll get a bit of a headachy feeling if you haven't drunk enough, and you can sometimes feel a little bit heavier. It's just the fluids in our body also rising. And of course, in pregnancy, we have 4 times the volume of fluids moving through the body. Can you believe it? I mean, it doesn't seem like that much can actually be in this, encapsulated within the skin. But that is exactly what happens. 4 times the volume of fluids are flowing through your body than normal, which is profound. So just take some moments to settle into the body and really feel what's going on in there this morning. Feels good to come into the breath. Feels good to follow the breath, and with that, settle into that quiet space. Just noticing where baby is today, busy or quiet. Placing your hands over the knees, shift the weight of the body forward. You can keep your eyes closed or not as you begin to take your torso around in big circles. Chest forward and then round to the back of the back as you roll towards the back. And just finding that sense of being in the fluid body. Big breaths. You might choose to change direction, go the other way. Noticing how the bottom of the spine feels. Noticing how the space between the shoulders feels. And also the neck. How does the neck feel today? And then gently coming to center. Walk your right fingertips out. Press onto the right palm. And then stretch the left arm away and find your place. It could be down. It could be forward a bit, it could be back, tilting your head over the right shoulder, getting a good neck stretch here. So Kate, you'll be sad to know that you just missed our cherries. Our cherries are all getting yummy and ripe. It's so good to go out and pick cherries off the tree. Beautiful. Getting that deep inside stretch. Gently come up to center. Place the hands over the knees for a moment. Sometimes you'll feel this weird sort of slightly open in the brain sensation as the blood flows. And then walk your left palm over, place the hand to the ground, stretch the right arm out, spreading the fingers, and then find your place as you tilt your head over your left shoulder. Down, forward, up. When you found your happy place with the deepest stretch, could be very different than the other side. Pause into that and feel. And gently come to center, both hands on the knees, and notice. Extend your legs out. We're going to try and do a little less on the knees today, but obviously some has to come down to the knees. Interlace your palms, inhale, reach for the sky, keep your chin down, stretch up through the side bodies. Exhale, take it over to one side and deepen. Inhale through center, stretch, lift. Exhale to the other side, open the side body. Inhale through center, stretch and reach, keep the legs engaged, feet flexed. And now take it over to the side that you've chosen and hold. Gently arise. Inhalation. First of all, find that length. And exhale, side bend, 3 to 4 deep breaths. And gently come to center. Beautiful. Unlock the knees, bring the knees together, place a cushion or anything that you need underneath the knees if you need to. We're just going to take 3 breaths here, Kate. If you prefer, go straight back to downward facing dog. You choose, you can also just go back to your down dog. Or take your 3 breaths in cat and cow on all fours. Inhaling, lift the tail, lift the heart. Exhale, round strongly. Beautiful. Tuck toes, press back, downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. Slow everything down. Enjoy the exhale breath, elongate it. Lift the gaze, step your left foot forward, and then heel toe off the mat to the side. We're going to stir the pot with the right knee still elevated, so just begin to stir the pot. Go carefully if you need to, otherwise big flamboyant rolls through the hips. Remember that you can change direction or shift, shimmy, backwards, forward, whatever feels good in your body. straighten up that left leg, roll the right heel directly behind the toes, press firmly into the palms and fold. You're on the inside of that left leg now. Left leg slightly rotated outward, giving you plenty of space for the stretch. Right now, as we speak, the moon is eclipsing at its peak at 10 o'clock our time. The eclipse is 3 hours long. We just can't see it from here, obviously. Gently bring your right knee down onto your padding, if you have the padding. Come onto your right forearm, spin onto the outer edge of the right hip. This will take the pressure off the knee, and then press your left arm into that left knee, opening up into a little bit of a monkey twist, if you can. Finding space in that hip. Beautiful. And gently press your hands to ground. Tuck the right toes under, pick the right knee up, and step back to a downward facing dog. Step your feet as wide as the mat. Rotate the toes out slightly. Walk your hands back. Bring your elbows just above the knees. Seat is high. Take a deep inhale. Kate, come down part way. Everybody else all the way. Or see where it goes to today, Kate. Every day different. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen, squat, either halfway or all the way. See what's working. Inhale, lift the seat. And exhale, final squat. Either stay partway or come all the way down and pause into it. Lovely. Palms to the ground. Heel toe your feet parallel. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. Lift your gaze. Step your right foot off the mat to the right side. And shimmy out the hips. Be intentional. Feel into all the stretches and depths. And then straightening that right leg, a deep forward fold and a triangle stretch. Wide pyramid. Slowly lower the left knee. Place your left forearm to the ground, carefully roll over so that you're not on the kneecap. And then press the right knee out and away, just getting into the hip. You can make little tiny pulsating movements until you feel that you're in a happy place. Beautiful. Bring both palms back to the ground. Quickly tuck the left toes under to lift the knee. And then press back down facing dog. Step feet as wide as the mat. 3 pulsations in squat. Walk your hands back. Place your elbows above the knees. And only go as far as the body feels good. Maybe here, maybe all the way. And up. And deepening down, keeping the elbows above the knees. And lift up, stretch. And finally squat, 3 breaths. Fingertips come to the ground, lift the hips. Heel toe your feet, hips distance, parallel feet, walk your palms forward. Taking some smooth, deep breaths in your down dog. The breath is your meditation, so keep following it. Look to the front of the mat, step your left foot where your left palm is. Rotate your right foot out slightly. Warrior 1, Phoenix Wings. Sturdy foundation. Feel into your wings, slow and deep. Beautiful. Hook the thumbs. Spread the fingers, roll the arms back, raising the ears. Remember to engage the pubic bone to the base of the uterus. Firm up the right quad. Inhale to the fingertips. Exhale, twist to the left, gentle twist through the ribs. Inhale, reach prayer up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach your prayer high. Exhale, as you twist this time, place your left palm on your right thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Baby comfortable as you turn to the left. And finding an opening through the right side body. Bring your hands to your hips. Relax your shoulders, relax the breath. Heel toe the left foot into the middle of the mat. Pick the right ball of the foot up and swing it so that you're now in a triangle foundation. Open the arms wide, inhale. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale through center. Exhale, left palm lightly touches the shin, reach the right arm over through the exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale through center. Exhale into your Trikonasana. Final pulsation. Inhale, rise. Exhale, 2 breaths, reverse triangle. Inhalation, come through center. Exhale, 3 breaths. Trikonasana, reaching right arm up and over, but opening the ribs, please. Place your right palm lightly on your hip. Arise. Rotate your toes out. Reach both palms high, star. Deep breath through the central channel of the body, inhaling. Exhale, right arm underneath the left, wrap and twist, eagle arms. And then bend your knees, come down into wide goddess. Pick the elbows up, hold, I am powerful, I am strong. Stay with me. Squeeze the elbows together, open the space between the scapula. Straighten your legs, rotate your right toes, then your left to face the long edge of the mat. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, keep the wrap of the arms. Bow and relax your head in the cradle of the arms, softening the shoulders and allowing the weight of the arms to draw length through the torso, weight of head, length through the neck. Unwind the arms, walk your palms forward in a wide V, and take 3 full breaths in the pregnancy version of Prasarita. Walk your palms back, orient to the front of the mat, and step back, downward facing dog. Step your feet as wide as the mat. Walk your palms back, elbows above the knees on the thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, hips down as far as feels good. Inhale, straighten up the legs, press back through the hips. Exhale, deepen down. Final inhale. And exhale, deep 3 breaths, squat. Squats are looking better again, Kate. Palms come to ground, lift the hips, parallel with feet, walk the hands forward. Look at your right palm, replace your right palm with your right foot. Warrior One foundation, trace that outline on earth, and then rise through Phoenix wings to flight. Intentional movement, expansive breath. Beautiful. Thumbs connect. Spread the fingers, reach the arms high, hold. Inhale, up, up, up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, prayer above the head. Exhale, open twist. Left foot continues to anchor to the ground. Inhale. And final exhale, rotation. Right palm to the left thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Keep space above the uterus. Place both hands on the hips. Soften the shoulders and take a couple of soft breaths. Heel toe your right foot into the midline of the mat. Press up onto the ball of the left and spin the heel down. Check that heel and arch align. Open your palms wide, deep inhale. That dog is too cute, Kate. Exhale, reverse. Inhale through center. Exhale, right palm on the shin. Extend your left arm up and over. Inhale through center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, extend. This time as you inhale and rise, take it back into reverse warrior, 2 breaths. Inhale through center, right palm lightly to the right shin, reach the left arm up and over, 3 deep breaths. Trikonasana, Sticky. Inhale, arise, hands to hips, spin the toes outward. Reach your palms up to the sky on your next deep inhale breath. Exhale, left arm underneath the right, wrap and twist. Lift the elbows off the chest and then sink down into your wide goddess. Bend the knees, toes spin out. Lift the elbows. Tail is long. Thighs are powerful. Exploring that sense of feminine power, which is inside ease and external strength, the paradox of being a woman. Straighten the legs, spin the toes to face the long edge of the mat. Lift the elbows up again, and on your exhale, reach through the fingertips with the bind, come on down. Relax your head, soften your shoulders, weight the hips between the arches of the feet, and relax your neck. Unwind the arms, walk the palms forward, wide V shape, and take several deep, full body breaths. Feel your whole silhouette fill with breath. Walk your palms back, downward facing dog. Continuing to be mindful of the knees, gently come onto hands and knees. If it's too much, flip over onto your seat and take cat and cow in a seated position. Beautiful. Extend your left leg out to the side. Hopefully your right knee can handle. Your left leg is now in Padagasa. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm through, bring the shoulder to the ground. Use a blanket underneath the shoulder if the ground seems far away. Walk your left fingertips forward above the crown as far as you can. Soften the uterus. And just allow the beautiful endocrine pose, bringing energy into the thyroid gland, the thymus as well. Place your left palm on the ground, face side. Inhale, sweep your right arm up to the side. Coming off the knee now. Just aware, okay, that we don't want to spend too long there. Swing the right foot forward slightly and sit down. Right foot on the inner left thigh. Inhale, interlace, reach for the sky. Exhale, side bend to the left, reaching the right arm up and over. Keep the ribs wide. Gently spin your heart as you bring both palms either side of the left foot, just finding a little bit of rotation through the upper back, and then exploring a little bit of a lower back stretch, depending on how big baby is. Depends on how deep you can go into the forward fold. Walk your palms back, elevate the chest. Flip the left foot back. You might want to tuck your fingers underneath the left knee, bend it. Flip the left foot back beside your hip. Right foot on the inner left thigh. Left palm catches the right knee. Press into the right fingertips. Curl the tailbone under as you wrap your spine around your baby, tuck your chin. And exhale. Pick the left glute up, spin and look over the right shoulder. With the tilt, find your rhythm. Keep going for a while. Go slow, match movement and breath. So good. Just finding full range of motion, particularly through that left SIJ. And finally, let's find the twist. First of all, take the gaze over the right shoulder. Then sweep your chin across your body and take your ear towards your left shoulder. Walk your right fingertips away. Neck stretch on the right side, head tilts over left. Gently unravel. Bring your hands to your knees. Lengthen through spine neutral. 3 breaths. Just feel. Pigeon on the right. Square off, you might slide the hip up slightly. And then tuck your left toes under as the leg trails behind you and spin your hips to face square. Keep the left knee lifted and just shimmy a couple of times backwards and forwards. Left leg engages so that when you roll over the ball of the foot, you really feel the engagement through the hips and lower back as well. And then finally, carefully lay that left thigh down, come onto the forearms and completely let go in your pigeon. Or you can stay up, your choice. Check that you're not rolling and slopping over to the right. And then soften into the shoulders and the jaw. Close your eyes and settle into golden thread breath. Each wave of the breath rises. The exhales gently move through softly parted lips. The visualization following the golden thread, if that feels mindful for you. Press your palms into ground, gently rise. Roll onto your right hip, swing the left leg forward and place both feet to the ground. Pick your right foot up and bring it over your left knee, again working into the sacroiliacs. Swing to the left, tap your right palm next to the left, rotate through the ribs, look over your shoulder, and then swing all the way to the right. Go slow, carefully, working into the tissues either side of the hips as well. Should feel quite good into those areas, just getting a bit of a massage. Great for the lymphatics as well. And you're taking each twist to a place that feels good through the ribs. The next time that you come towards your left and both knees fall over to the left, the right foot comes to the ground. Walk both hands over to the left side, anchor into the left palm. Take your right hand, push it into the right knee, and then swivel. That means that you'll press the knee out and then swivel through the ribs and look over your left shoulder. It'll get into the side body a bit as well. Support of the inhale unwinds the twist. Simply, if your knees allow, you can keep that left foot on the left, right foot on the left knee and just come into Agni Stambhasana. If your knees are not happy with this, take your right foot over your left shin and then square it in a softer variation. So the shin will be on the left foot, be on the right foot will be on the ground over the shin, but the knees still square out. And then from here, reach through the chest, baby slings between the thighs as you walk your fingertips forward and find a bit of depth. So because of my externally rotating hip joints, this pose is extremely difficult for me. So sometimes this is a better option anyway, knees are not. And I can actually get a little bit deeper into my hips than I would otherwise manage. So just listening in and seeing what's going to work for you today. We'll take some deep, long breaths here. Gently begin to bring the spine towards neutral. Take a moment, maybe hands behind you, soften out the hips, soften out the belly, soften out the shoulders. Slide that right foot off. Bring both feet onto the ground in front of you and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Just getting the blood flow back into the hips. Particularly mindful of those rising fluids. And then carefully coming back and onto the knees. 3 breaths through cat and cow, optional, or you can stay seated for your cat and cow before moving into Padagasa, big pose. Lovely. Take your right leg out to the side, directly horizontal, level with the left knee. Engage the inner seam of that right leg by rolling onto the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, reach your left arm high, open the chest. Exhale, swing that left arm under, thread the needle, shoulder comes to the ground. Reach your right arm up and over, keep engaging through the right leg. Some of the weight is coming into the left shoulder so that you're not relying completely on your knees. Hips stay high, breath low and slow. All right, palm to the ground. Inhale, rise, reach the left arm up. And then gently swing that left foot forward and come on into Paravrita Jana Shishasana. Setting up first, ensuring that the heel embeds into the inner right thigh, knee down. Interlace your palms. Inhale, reach the interlace high. Exhale, side bend to the right. into Jana Shishasana now. Simply pivot the heart to face the left thigh. Place your palms either side of that left leg. Elongate a little. Make space for baby wherever baby allows you to go. Find a little bit of depth and stretch out the lower back. Lift the gaze, walk your hands back, gently rise. Take a moment with palms to the ground behind you. Mukunda tilts, unlock the right knee and carefully place the right foot outside the hip. Right palm to the left knee. First of all, through center, and close the spine around baby chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, lift the right glute, pivot the heart, look over the left shoulder. Find your rhythm. Take it into the twist. And then gently turn your right ear to the right shoulder. Head tilts over, press into the left fingers, neck stretch on the left. Softly unwind that. And from here, you might slide your left shin up the mat a little. Tap the right toes under as you swivel the right hip to square. Press into the finger pads, engage the right leg. Tease out the tissues first. And then find your depth, a relaxed pigeon, soft, release. Press your palms into the mat. Lift the chest, roll onto the left hip, and gently swing the right leg forward. Place both feet to the ground. Pick your left foot up and place it over the right knee. And then swing to the right side, swivel. Swing to the left, go slow, feel. Take your time with the full rotation through the ribs with each swivel as well, so end it in its fullest through each rotation. Finally, take it over to the right. Keep walking your hands to the right. Press into the right palm. Put your left foot into the inner left knee. And then kind of slingshot through the right ribs as you take the gaze over your shoulder to find the stretch through the ribs. Gently unravel. You're now in square by sliding, coming evenly onto the buttocks and sliding the left foot onto the right thigh. Fire log the shins or slide the left shin over the right, but keep the right square. Reposition buttocks if you need. Lift up through the chest first. Deep breath in, and then move into wherever you can towards forward fold. Soften the shoulders and spend a little bit of time here. Walking your palms back, lift the gaze, place the hands behind you, and just take 2 breaths. Wash that breath through the front body. Step feet onto the ground, and just windshield wiper to bring blood flow to the hips. Come slightly onto your side and onto your back just for a moment. 3 bridge lifts for lymphatic flow. Place your hands beside your hips, heels stacked underneath the knees. Press into the feet, pull your pubic bone to the base of the uterus. Inhale, lift your baby. Exhale, slowly roll the spine down and release the hips. 2 more times. On the third, we'll hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift your baby. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift, hold, 3 breaths. Slowly lower hips to ground. Draw your knees either side of the belly and pull your knees towards you. And then pick your heels up, catch the inside of the feet and to the heels. Heels over the knees, happy baby. Keep the spine long, trying to engage the sacrum down towards the ground for your happy baby. Bring your heels towards each other if they aren't already there. Gently release the feet and place them to the ground. Open your arms like angel wings. Softly swing both knees over to your left and pause. Keep it gentle, keep it soft. Gently swing both knees over to the other side. Several breaths here. Again, relax the lower back. Gently pick the knees up. Push into the feet, lift the hips slightly, roll onto the left side. Bend the left elbow, place your head in the crook of that arm. Relax your right palm on your right hip. Take some moments lying on your side. You may choose to complete your Shavasana right here, just as you are. You may choose to reach for various cushions, bolsters, blankets, anything to make you completely comfortable in your Shavasana. And relax. Drop in, soften in. Deepen into that place of quiet trust. And like anything else, it is simply a skill learned to gently move away from the voices that are dissonant, self-denigration, or anything else. And think of yourself stepping over into a place of inner alignment, trust, not judging those voices. The voices that can sometimes be loud, no need to judge them. Just consciously imagine yourself gently moving away, stepping to the other side, and aligning with the light, with the trust, with that sense of deep faith in your baby, your body growing your baby, your body birthing your baby. Understanding it is not a medical intervention because your body knows what to do. We are whole. We walk in the light. Namaste, my friends. Until next time.